Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Charlotte, and here on this channel I use the cash envelope method to try and get a handle on my family's finances. So this video, it's sort of a part two. My previous video I cash stuffed for the third week of March, and this one I'm using the leftover cash and change to try and fill in as many envelopes as possible on my envelope challenges. So I've got all this change here and this cash. So in cash this should be £65. 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So pop that there. And if you have been following along, you will know that I'm doing the 100 envelope challenge and the 50 envelope challenge. So hopefully £1,275 in the 50 envelope challenge will be our emergency fund as a family. And then the 100 envelope challenge is £5,050, which is hopefully going towards a new car for my husband. So let's have a look what we can do. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the 50 envelope because I've got really randomly loads of change. Which is weird because if you've saw my previous videos, you'll know that I explained I've used card quite a bit in the past week. But when I emptied out all my envelopes, there was just so much change. So maybe I didn't completely empty it all on the previous week. I don't know. I've no idea where all of this change has come from. Or I've just made loads of purchases that has just broken out, but only just, perhaps. I have no idea, but we're going with it. It feels bountiful today. So what I want to do first is I want to just try and complete as many of these as possible. So I want to do 1, 2 and 3, definitely. So these little envelopes, I just got off Amazon, but anything will do. Make your own. Don't have to spend money on these things. It seems silly sometimes that you could be really tempted to spend a lot of money having a really fancy money saving system, which costs you money. So that's been the ethos of my 2023 so far. So let's do envelope number 1. £1 going in there. How's your week been? Let me know in the comments down below. So that is 1. Let's do 2. My week, if you've been following me, you'll know, oh my goodness, I've had a crazy, stressful week. That's 2. Work's been really busy. I'm at university doing a master's course with work, which, don't get me wrong, I'm loving it. Really enjoying the content. But there's a lot that's expected of me in a very short amount of time. And as a mum of 2, I think you feel spread thin anyway. There we go. That's my little whinge over. I'm very grateful. I'm so grateful for the job I do, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to learn more and do courses such as the one I'm doing. Right, 3. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, and a 5. I really just want to try and make as much headway with these as possible, because I'm very aware that if I only do 1 envelope a week, it's going to take me, well, this one will take me 50 weeks. The 100 envelope one will be more, and I really want to try and get them completed, if not almost completed, by the end of the year, if that makes sense. Number 8. let's do 13. One, 2 and 3. And a 10 is 13. It'll just feel so good, particularly to have the 50 envelope one completed, to feel that we have that emergency fund if we need it. And then my longer term goals, I think the last one I'm going to do is 14. I think I just want to complete those 2 rows. I think that'll feel really satisfying. Yeah, then my longer term plans, sorry for all the rattling. That's 4 and 10, 14. Yeah, longer term plans would then be for 2024 to then increase our emergency fund by another 1,000 if possible. And then once I have some personal debt paid off, I want to look at putting some more money into my personal pension. It's all very boring grown-up stuff, I know. She's so wild, that Charlotte. As much as I value my holidays, and I really do, like holidays, we save a lot of money to be able to take our kids away and have some family time abroad, and I want to show my children the world, but I do need to... Well, that was terrible outlining, wasn't it? I do apologise. I hope you're not here to watch the colouring, because you'll be very much disappointed. Yeah, I have to remain grounded that other things are just as important. And I think I'm realising that more and more, that my parents have been retired for about a year. And of course, the cost of living crisis and all of the scary things that are happening in the country that generally hit us financially. You know, it is something we need to think about. Oh, Charlotte, bringing the tone down, eh? But that's the sad reality of things. And if by doing this challenge I can be one step closer to feeling a little bit more at peace, then so much the better. How satisfying is that to see those 2 rows now completed? I could have taken a different tact and filled in some of the bigger ones, but I'll be really honest, it's so satisfying to see more gold on here. More boxes filled in. And if I get to a point where I'm struggling to fill more than one box, I might consider consolidating some of these. But I think that's one of the good things about this challenge, is that they're not humongous denominations. There we go. So that is everything for my 50 envelope challenge. Let's move that one out of the way. Wafty wafty, as Esther would say. Awesome. Okay. Right, this beast. Okay, so now I'm not going to have... I don't think I'm going to have the right amount, the denominations, to do what I want to do here. Let me see, 20, 30, 40. What I wanted to do was fill in 10, so I can do 10. And then I wanted to do 13 and 17. But of course I don't have the change for those. So what I'm tempted to do, let me know if you think this is cheating, I won't be offended, is I think I'm going to put 10 in the 13 and 20 in the 17 and leave a little note to myself that the extra £3 for this one is in this one. Does that make sense? Is that cheating? I mean, ultimately it'll be much more satisfying to have more notes to unstuff when this is completed, and in essence it's the same amount of money, so to me it's the same thing. Let me know. We're doing it anyway. We do what we want. We do what we want. Okay, so £10 going into number 10. And again, these envelopes I just got online. The black, I like black. I'm not really a colourful individual. The black spoke to me. As dark as my soul, as I often say. So that is 10. Okay, and then let's do 13 and 17. The only difficulty I'm having is the two like containers that I had that I could crowbar the envelopes in. Now they're getting full. It's a little harder to wedge them all in. So I'm just going to put, well, that is a really annoying call coming through from the delightful husband. So £10, 3 in 17, £20, 3 to go to 13. My really scruffy writing, but you get the point. I can guarantee when I unstuff these, oh, I can't pick this £10 note up. When I unstuff these, I'll go, what the hell did I mean? As long as it all tallies up to right. Sorry about that call. I thought I had my phone on silent. Oh, I know what it was. It was the tablet. I hadn't put the tablet on silent and my calls come through to that as well. So 13 and 17. Awesome. I do like these envelopes with a little bit of extra sticky. I must admit, I'm not one of those that likes to, you know, lick envelopes to close them. It's not my favourite thing. Okay, so we just did 13 and 17. Ooh, so I've got 3 more envelopes to finish this row, as it were. I must admit, this does still feel really daunting, and I do question whether I'm going to achieve this year. But aim for the moon, as they say, and at least she'll land among the stars. I'm really terrible at colouring. I do apologise. But there we go. I'd really like to, before we go away, I'd really like to get these 3 filled in. That would just feel really satisfying. It's the little things, isn't it, right? There we go. So that is it for the envelope challenges. And now, lastly, before we finish off this video, is my penny saving challenge. So I'm sorry if this makes a noise. Right, what have we got? So we've got £1, £2, 20, 230, 237. Where's my calculator? 237. Okay, so let's do 98. Let's do 97. And then, oh, 42. We got that, yeah. There we go. Short and sweet. The way I see it, if you're wondering why a lot of those pound coins went to my envelope challenge, this challenge I use to boost the other two. So it's all going in the same direction. It's all going to the same pots, and I really hope that I've completed this once already. That's why there's a little number 2 here. So I would really like to do this challenge 4, maybe 5 times this year, just using up the change from our weekly spending. That would be brilliant, because that would be like 250 something quid extra into my other challenges that I wouldn't have ordinarily had. So there we go, that is me all sorted for the week. I'm sorry these videos have come a little bit later than I would have liked, but I'm here now. Let me know which savings challenge, if you're doing any, let me know which ones you are finding the most daunting, and let me know which ones you're enjoying the most, because there's so many amazing savings challenges out there. It's really as far as your imagination. I see a lot of these dice challenges and I really want to try a few, but as part of my no buy, I will be focusing on the ones that I've got, and 2024, fingers crossed, there'll be some fun introductions of some new savings challenges for me. So watch this space, but let me know which ones you're enjoying. Let me know which ones are driving you mad. Thank you so much as always, and please click like if you've liked this video, and please consider subscribing if you're not already. I'd be so grateful. Thank you so much. Take care.